Chers collègues, bonjour. Je nous invite à nous mettre debout pour observer une minute de silence et de méditation. Merci. Amen. Monsieur le secrétaire général, excusez-moi, j'ai perdu un peu les habitudes. La séance est ouverte. Monsieur le secrétaire général, veuillez procéder à l'appel nominal des parlementaires.
Interpretation.
Right Honorable Tunis Sidi Mohammed, Honorable Wase Ahmed Idris, Honorable Sani Malam Shaibu Bukare, Honorable Ibrahima Imunatu,
Présente.
Honorable Pinto Aja Satu Kamara, Honorable Abiente Dagomi Awaji Inombek, Honorable Abdul Aziz Ayaba Musa, Honorable Adamu Abdu, Honorable Adeyemi Smart, Honorable Edu Johnson Kwaku, Honorable Afenyo Makin Alexander Kwamina, Honorable Agbandao Kuno Nuhu, Honorable Ahi Samson, Honorable Aka Erwe, Honorable Akwashiki Godia, Honorable Alime Kena Francis Asekame, Honorable Alipui Senanu Koku, Honorable Ameya Cherme Kwasi, Honorable Asin Eme, Honorable Uyo Ibrahim Usman, Honorable Ayamba Ladi Ayi, Honorable Ayariga Mahama, Honorable Ba Cherno Maju, Honorable Bako Nasiru Arifari, Honorable Balarabe Silami Abdullahi, Honorable Balogun Adebayo, Honorable Baro Keba K, Honorable Betra Emmanuel Kwasi, Honorable Bolovi Patrick Kojovi Senam, Honorable Borofis Ajayi, Honorable Bukar Fugu, Honorable Bacha Emmanuel, Honorable Khalifa Sidi, Honorable Kamara Karamo, Honorable Chuba Ikwiazulenda, Honorable Kulibali Traore Ajaratu, Honorable Daudu Bashir, Honorable Dabo Alhaji S, Honorable Jibo Ali Amadou, Honorable Ego Ogene, Honorable Ozenwa Onyewuchi, Honorable Fanny Musukura Chantal, Honorable Fernandez Alfredo Gabriela, Honorable Gabasawa Nazir Abdua, Honorable Bosho Maxel Mone, Honorable Gobir Ibrahim, Honorable Idi Angu Usman, Honorable Ndi Masiani, Honorable Isa Murutala, Honorable Isa Salifu, Honorable Isa Mayaki Ramatu, Honorable Jalo Samba, Honorable Kaipe Jonathan, Honorable Kamba Abdullahi Umar, Honorable Kolawole Tayo, Honorable Kone Yagojomo, Honorable Kumwe Kona Rene, Honorable Manly Spain Ajibola, Honorable Masakwa Clarence Kotu Momolu, Honorable Medegan Fagla Sedame Romaric, Honorable Inshelia Haruna, Honorable Mustafa Lekan, Honorable Ndoy Suleiman, Honorable Ndume Mohammed Ali, Honorable Njai Fatumata, Honorable Nugbono Azum Hippolyte, Honorable Odebiyi Tolu, Honorable Ogba Obina, Honorable Okejeff Emmanuel, Honorable Olujimi Biodon Christine, Honorable Ono Sandy, Honorable Pereira Diaz Orlando, Honorable Rusha Rosa Lopez, Honorable Rosario De Brito Nelson, Honorable Sahabi Alhaji Yao, Honorable Seidu Alkali, Honorable Sako Mamadou, Honorable Salam Bamidele, Honorable Saleh Gabriel Zok, Honorable Sal Ibrahima Baba, Honorable Sama Musa Shaka, Honorable Sankara Danladi, Honorable Santos Tavares Carlos Alberto Dos, Honorable Sa Urai, Honorable Sise Veronica Kadi, Honorable Sanyong Aja Fata, Honorable Snow Jr. Edwin Melvin, Honorable Suarez da Costa Isa Filomena Pereira, Honorable Soklingbe Senu, Honorable Sila Adama, Honorable Teyo Oluyemi Adewale, Honorable Tunkara Bileje, Honorable Umweji Michael, Honorable Vilan Abdullahi, Honorable Yusufu Abdurrahmani Bida Nuhum, Honorable Zago Stephen J.H. Madam Speaker, the list is exhausted. I thank you.
Merci, Monsieur le Secrétaire général. Chers collègues, en application de l'article 71, alinéa 2 de notre règlement intérieur, le Parlement est toujours en nombre pour délibérer et régler de son ordre du jour. Il en est ainsi décidé. Je voudrais également rappeler une fois encore qu'à ce jour, 2 pays n'ont toujours pas déposé leur rapport. Il s'agit de la Sierra Leone et de la Guinée-Bissau. J'invite par conséquent les chefs de délégation de ces pays à faire diligence pour transmettre leur rapport au secrétariat général. L'ordre du jour de la séance plénière de ce jeudi 11 mai est consacré à la présentation des rapports pays de la Gambie, du Bénin et du Niger. Et si le temps nous le permet, nous prendrons aussi le rapport pays du Togo. Je donne donc la parole aux délégations des pays ci-dessus cités pour présenter leur rapport. Nous commençons donc par la Gambie. Gambie, vous avez la parole. Il serait souhaitable que les présentateurs essaient de présenter une synthèse, vu que nous avons tous en main les copies des rapports. Merci.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Honorable Speaker of the Ecowas Parliament, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Gambian delegation, I convey to you the warm greetings from the government and the people of the Republic of the Gambia. We are pleased to extend our compliments to the August plenary, and I have the honor to present to the Community Parliament our country report. The report borders on a host of issues which include the political, economic, security, and human rights situation of the country, as well as the implementation of the community texts and protocols, among others. On political situation, the political rights and civil liberties, the government of President Adama Barrow continues to maintain and recognize the Gambia as a secular society in which adherents of all faiths worship freely without any interference. The government also continues to build our gains as a multi-party democracy to give all individuals and parties the platform to exercise their rights and freedoms as law provides. As to the day, It is worth stating that there is no political prisoner in the Gambia. There is complete separation of powers, each arm of the state operating independently but harmoniously with each other
And now we've
for the
got our
collective
start
common
screen
good.
ready to go.
There
So
is an
the next thing
inter-party
we're gonna do
committee
is we're gonna add another
comprising
screen,
of all political
and
parties,
let's call this
and
one
its role is
the
to
live
determine
screen.
the conduct of
Live
politicians
main. I like that.
during campaign,
And-
as well as mediate and dialogue between political parties when there's a problem. On security situation, it may be recalled that about March 2022, an estimated 6,000 Senegalese and Gambian citizens that reside in villages along the border of the two countries have been forced to flee their homes and took refuge in other parts of the Gambia due to the intensified fighting between the Senegalese army and MFDC rebels in the Casamance region of Senegal, in an area less than 2 miles from the border. Since calm has returned to the area, the government of the Gambia has promoted the safe, voluntary, and dignified resettlement or integration of the displaced persons in various locations along the border in both countries. On the security sector reforms initiative, the government is committed to establishing civilian and democratic oversight mechanism that will guarantee the non-recurrence of serious human rights violations by security forces. The Standing Committee on Defense and Security of the National Assembly continues to inject the relevant sectors to ensure that the reforms that are envisaged by the security sector reform are truly reflective of the security needs and aspirations of the security institutions in particular and the country at large. In this regard, we are aware and would like to recognize the tremendous effort made by Ecowas and GIS by organizing a national stakeholder workshop sometime last year for all Gambian security institutions as part of the security sector implementation process, with a view to enhancing cross-institutional dialogue among the various security installations in the country. On human rights situation, in March 2023, the National Assembly passed 2 acts that are fundamental to promoting human rights and upholding the rule of law in the country. The first is Prevention of Torture Act 2023, which provides the legal framework for prohibition and prevention and punishment of any forms of torture and other forms of cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment in the Gambia, and provides penalties aimed at ensuring accountability for acts of torture. The Act further imposes a duty on all persons to report all forms of torture and inhuman treatment to relevant authorities, and also provides for protection of the witnesses, victims, and persons reporting torture. The second is the Mutual Legal Assistance in Criminal Matters Act 2023, which is equally a significant milestone in the transitional justice process of the Gambia, particularly with regards to accountability for human rights violations committed during the Jammeh regime. The law provides a framework for mutual legal assistance in criminal matters between the Gambia and other countries, enabling the country to cooperate with the foreign law enforcement agencies in investigating and prosecuting cross-border crimes. It is worth stressing that enforced disappearance is one such crime that one occurs across national borders, making it challenging to investigate and prosecute. Therefore, the coming into force of this law will be crucial in the investigating and prosecuting enforced disappearances that were revealed to have occurred during the Jammeh regime. The law enables the Gambia to request assistance from other countries in obtaining evidence, witnesses, and other forms of assistance needed to investigate and prosecute these crimes. Overall, I must state that the human rights situation of the country has greatly improved under the leadership of His Excellency President Adam Barrow. It is in its 2022 report of the human rights situation of the country, the National Human Rights Commission has pointed to a zero incident of arbitrary deprivation of life and other unlawful or politically motivated killings and disappearances
TikTok, the
as
new
were rampant under the Barrow's predecessor. Notwithstanding this accusation, the report highlighted some human rights issues such as harsh and life-threatening prison conditions caused by food shortages,
one piece of prism that's a bit
in
more
some prison facilities, physical abuse, lack of adequate medical care, and poor sanitary conditions. The National Assembly Standing Committee on Human Rights and Constitutional Matters has already started engaging the government and relevant stakeholders on some of these